As usual,
As usual.
I don't really do much here other than make Gina and others coffee.
I think this is the first time you've made me coffee, but
Yeah,
I'm
usually
excited.
it's espresso, but I figured this would be a little bit more delightful to demonstrate. All right, let's see. Allow me.
Looks good. Thank
Yeah, it's gonna
you.
be super
This is milk?
caffeinated. Yeah. I thought it was bad luck to pour your own steamed milk.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, let me do it.
Oh,
All right, there you
thank
go.
you. Thank you.
There's about 6 shots of espresso in that.
Okay, good. I need it.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it is hot.
Not bad, huh?
That's good. That's good.
All right. Um, Thank you for joining us. We're live, right? Are we live?
I think so.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us for our first Robinhood Live demo, Mobilize. You've probably seen some of our recent product launches. The last one was actually viewed by over 5 million people, which is pretty crazy. And hopefully you'll be watching our first ever crypto keynote at the end of this month. But what we wanted to start doing was take you behind the scenes on a more regular basis and do a deep dive on some of the newest trading features that are rolling out. So hopefully this will give you a head start on using them and also a chance to meet the people who've been working so hard to bring them to you. People like Gina right here, who is our Senior Director of Brokerage Product, making her Robinhood Presents debut. How's it going?
It's going great. I'm very excited. This is great coffee.
Thanks. I call it the Vladimir Special. You know, it's a nice light roast with hints of honey. Actually, it was just from the machine outside. So, okay. In a moment, we're going to introduce you to 2 new trading features that will start rolling out today and continue to roll out over the coming weeks. But first, I wanted to do a quick little recap. So, as you might know, one of the goals these past few years has been to make Robinhood the #1 platform for active traders. In October, we hosted our first ever active trader event, Hood Summit, and we announced a completely new suite of products, including Robinhood Legend, which is our first desktop platform built from the ground up for active traders. Since then, I'd say we've been pretty quickly expanding. We've been expanding what's possible on Robinhood, and I can just give you a little tour of the app here as it stands today. We rolled out futures, which you can see right here. And futures, I think one of the most popular things has been the incredible trading ladder that's really optimized for mobile.
Yeah.
We've also added index options, which you can see right here as well. And that's to all eligible customers. And we've rolled out a new prediction markets hub, which you can see right here on the homepage. This has been really popular. We've got event contracts across a number of categories, including economics, basketball. You can see here Indiana OKC Game 6, hockey, and there's more being added all the time. I think the trading experience for all 3 of these asset classes has gotten an incredible response from our customers, and we'll just keep adding more. We're gonna keep refining this, which I think is what makes Robinhood so great. It's not just all of these assets, but they keep getting better. We keep streamlining them, making the experience better, and I think that's nowhere more true than the new side-by-side chain. So
Yeah.
I'll demonstrate that here. Let's
Yeah.
go to Costco. So the side-by-side chain is, I think, the best experience for trading options on mobile. You can actually build strategies with just a few taps. So I can kind of like demonstrate that here. And if you notice with this iron condor, the system automatically groups legs together when they form a spread. And you can actually just like slide up and
So
down
nice.
very easily. So I'm not aware of anyone that has an experience like this. And you can also just like very simply move left to right if you want to see the open interest, if you want to compare volumes. So if you're an active trader, I don't think there's a better chain experience, particularly on mobile. Um, and there's one more thing. So if I go back, one more improvement we're making on mobile is something that we also teased in the Lost City of Gold event in March. It's called Robinhood Cortex. And the idea behind Cortex is that it's an AI investment tool that provides timely insights to help you navigate the markets. Really, it answers the question of what's going on with this stock. So the first Robinhood Cortex feature, which we're calling Digests, will start rolling out to customers in the coming weeks. So you can kind of see it here. Here's one that's moving quite a bit. And you actually get what I think is very useful information. Very useful information. So yeah, I think customers will really love that. And we're proud to say it's rolling out in the next few weeks.
So exciting.
Yeah. Last but not least, on Robinhood Legend, we've been shipping improvements almost weekly. The Legend team has really been cranking. We've added a ton of new technical indicators. We've added a snapshot widget that lets you track quotes and news. We've also added support for crypto and index options, and more recently, added more metrics to the options chain. So options charts and draw syncing are also in there. And now before I hand it over to Gina to run you through the demo, while she's doing that, I'm going to be looking through the comments on YouTube, maybe an occasional funny video as well. So if you have any questions about any of the stuff that we're going to demonstrate, feel free to drop them in the chat, and we'll try to answer a few of the good ones at the end of the demo. Gina?
Thank you, Vlad. All right. So since launching Legend, one of the key features we really see users engaging with within Legend is the charting experience. You know, charts are at the center of our traders' layouts, and over the past 6 months, the team has spent a lot of time really improving the charting experience. We've listened to a lot of feedback along the way. And one piece of feedback we've actually heard, I think, since we launched Legend has been around when is Legend coming to mobile? When are Legend charts going to be coming to mobile? So the team has been working over the past few months to deliver on that ask. And today we're really excited to show you the first version of a new advanced mobile charting experience. We're bringing the power of Legend into your mobile device.
This is really exciting.
I'm very excited. Okay, let's show them what it looks like. What stock should we use?
Why don't we do, let's try a different one. How about NVIDIA?
Yes, one of our traders' favorites. Okay, now that I'm on the stock details page, to get into the new advanced chart experience, I'm going to click advanced down here in the time span bar. You see that animation?
That's sick.
You should feel that connection to Legend. Okay, so here we are in the new advanced charting experience. There's a few key things I want to talk about today that I think really make this experience great. So the first is just around speed. It's incredibly fast if you want to navigate around within charts. So let's say I want to zoom in and out. I can do that very easily by pinching. And if I want to scroll back in time, I can do that too, just going back. It's really nice. Previously, if you wanted to do all of this, you actually had to manually adjust your time span. Now you can just do it right within the charts.
Yeah, it's very, very simple and smooth.
Very smooth. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is related to interval selection. So up until now, we were supporting down to 5-minute intervals, which was pretty good. With this release, you're now going to be able to go all the way down to 2 ticks.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, look at it go, which is actually pretty incredible. You see the data just streaming in. It's really helpful for monitoring the market, staying on top of things. You know, we know the market is moving, and this should really help our traders stay on top of it.
We've really been refining this for a long time. I know the team has been working hard, not just on the design, which, as you can tell, is very smooth and simple, but also on the back-end technology that powers the stream. So it's powered by our sub-second streaming technology, which I think is going to be really cool.
Yeah, and I want to say, we know users have been asking for this for a while too, so the team is very, very excited to be able to offer this in this release. Okay, The next thing I'm going to talk about is related to syncing with Legend. Before I talk about that, though, I do want to note you don't have to be a Legend user to take advantage of and really benefit from the new mobile charting experience. But if you are a Legend user, there will be some perks to that if you already have your setup on Legend. It's important to us that you don't have to recreate everything. You know, we know people are at their computer, they have to step away, they want to check their charts. We want you to be able to pick up basically right where you left off. And one of the things we actually see users customizing quite a bit is their indicator set. So that's going to be synced automatically. I'm going to go in and just add 2 indicators here from my set. I'm going to add RSI and SMA. And you see it automatically apply in there. Now, if you want to modify, you can do that. If you want to add new indicators, you can also do all of that right from mobile as well. I'm going to add one of my favorites, volume profiles.
Why do you like that one so much, Gina?
I think it's really helpful to see alongside the rest of the charting data. It's a different view that you don't normally get. As soon as we offered it, I've been using it. Also, I do want to say we're going to be significantly expanding the set of indicators that we support. So up until now, we've supported 7 indicators on mobile. With this release, that's expanding to over 80 indicators, so significant expansion. And we plan to continue adding more too.
Gina,
I know.
can you add
Yep.
my indicator of choice?
What is it?
The Ichimoku cloud.
Yeah. Yep. That is Vlad's favorite.
Only for the finest technical traders.
There we go.
Oh, look at that.
Looks really nice.
Yeah.
I knew where you were going with that. Yes. Yeah, we have quite a large selection now. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is related to trading from the chart.
Wait. Before, what about the drawing?
Oh, how could I forget drawing? Yes, thank you, Vlad. So if you've already set up your drawings on Legend, that will also automatically be synced to the mobile device too. So if you open charts, let's say I want to view the drawings that I have set up, I can do that. It's about to get very gnarly, and it's viewable in there as well. And pretty soon, we're going to allow for drawings within the charts. You're going to be able to create new ones. And again, anytime you're doing anything in mobile, it'll be synced right back to Legend, which is very, very nice.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Okay, the next thing I want to talk through, and what I'm probably most excited to talk about, is related to trading from the chart. So we've spent a lot of time thinking about how our users are using their mobile charts. And one thing that we've realized is it's really important to not move away from your charts if you're trying to execute a trade. You know, we know it's really cumbersome if you're looking at your charts and then you want to place a trade, you have to go through a number of screens. So we've worked pretty hard to pull a lot of trading capabilities directly into the chart experience.
I think this is going to knock your guys' socks off. It cuts down the steps needed to place a trade by over half.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of those things that if you're using a charting only platform, particularly one where you have to pay a expensive subscription, it's just not going to be able to match our user experience over time. You know, we own both of the charting and the trading, so we can just keep refining it to make it more seamless.
Yeah, exactly. And so one of the ways we're doing that is we're offering a new setting, an auto send trading feature. This will be a new setting that's available to everyone. I actually already have the setting turned on. I turned on and as soon as I got access to it. It will allow you to bypass a number of steps. So if you do want to move quickly in and out of positions, you can do that now directly from the chart. So let's see what it looks like. I'm going to place a market order. I can now do that in just 2 taps. I'm going to click buy market and then submit. You see it go through. So you're able to trade while staying on your chart, and you'll see immediately, you see your orders. So you're able to manage your positions really easily within the charting experience too.
And what's that thing on the chart there? Is that your P&L?
That's your P&L, yeah. So you're able to see your P&L. That'll be updating live, which is really, really nice, again, if you want to monitor your positions. If you want to move out of the position quickly, you can also sell a market order here at the bottom. Or let's say I want to protect my position. I'm actually just going to place a sell stop order.
And you did that just by tapping on the price level on the chart.
Yep, you can do that directly on the chart. So there's multiple ways you can actually trade from within the charting experience. That order already just filled. If you wanted to adjust the order, you can drag and drop that. If you want to place a new order, you can also do that. I'm going to place a stop order at this point, and you see that fill immediately.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. So we're really, really excited about the trading capabilities in here. We do plan to continue to improve them as over the coming weeks. And so with that, that is our new mobile charting experience. We're really, really excited to say we're going to start rolling this out today. We'll continue to ramp up to users in the coming weeks. And we hope it takes your trading experience to a new level. We also hope for feedback. Your feedback is very valued and important. And like we've done with Robinhood Legend too, we plan to continue releasing new features in the coming weeks, with the first actually being an expansion into crypto, which I'm very excited about, which will be happening in just a few weeks.
And I actually think it's going to be the best advanced trading experience out there, particularly on your mobile device. And as with nearly all of our things, it's available at no cost, no additional cost.
Yeah, I totally agree. There is one more thing we want to show you today. This is specifically for our option traders out there. So over the last 18 months, we rolled out two very popular features for option traders. The first of those is the side-by-side chain. Vlad mentioned that earlier. The second is actually simulated returns, which helps you plan exits from your option positions. We see this used an incredible amount, 100,000 times daily. About a third of our option users use it. And so we've heard a lot of feedback asking for an expansion of this feature. What we want to talk about today will deliver on the ask. Exactly. So let's take a look at that. Let's pick a different stock.
Okay. Obviously not a recommendation, but why don't we move to Amazon?
Another great choice. One of our users' favorites. Okay. As you can see, I could easily just change the stock as well. You can do all of that from within the mobile chart experience. So if you do want to change your stock, you don't have to go back to the stock details page. You can just search for a different stock at the top.
You don't have to redo your indicators either.
No.
Yeah,
it's all
that
in there.
Ichimoku cloud is continuing to be on the screen.
Yes, exactly.
As it should be.
Another improvement that we've made is the ability to get to the options chain from the chart. So now you can do that in just one click as well. There's a new icon at the top next to the indicator icon here. I'm going to select that, and that's going to take me directly into the options chain. Again, we really want to make it seamless for our users to transition from charts to trading, charts to the chain, and reduce the number of steps that it takes to do that. Okay, so now that I'm on the options chain, before I show you this new feature, I want to note it's available in both views of our chain. I'm going to demonstrate it on the side-by-side chain. I really think you can see the power of this tool on the side-by-side chain.
It's just so cool.
It is very cool, yes. But it's available in either view. Okay, so I'm going to start crafting my position here, and immediately you see you're able to look at the potential returns that you could get based on different inputs. So whether that's price or time, you can simulate what could potentially happen before you move into a position. I'm going to keep setting up my order here, and you see it update in real time as well, which is very, very nice. As you're adding legs, again, and I'm scrubbing it just to demo it. This is incredibly powerful for users that are kind of evaluating what position they want to get into, looking at the different outcomes based on your strategy, and it all updates in real time, which is really nice.
When we talked to our advanced options traders, we found that a lot of them had to rely on sometimes 3 or 4 different apps that each had their own separate subscriptions.
Mm-hmm.
Just to get all the data to do their options research. And what we're trying to do with this and other tools is just put that in one place so you can have the data, you can do your research, and you can execute with no contract fees from one interface.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And there's actually 2 different views of this feature. So I'm going to switch to, it's actually my preferred view, which is over time. So just so you can see. And this is more similar to the simulated returns feature we have today. You're able to scrub and look at, again, potential returns based on different inputs, all updating in real time as you are adjusting your position. All right. So again, both of these features are rolling out. We're very, very excited to be bringing them to you with Advanced Charts rolling out today. The simulated returns feature will begin rolling out in the coming weeks. They both, again, will be available, no additional costs. And like I mentioned before, we'd love to hear feedback. We do plan to improve these, and we hope you enjoy them.
Yeah, and what you should expect from us, hopefully you've figured this out already, what you see is never the final version. There's
Yeah.
never a final version. So it's just going to keep getting better and better based on user feedback, and also sometimes we figure out cool things to do and
It's a mix.
and
It's a mix
surprise
of both.
users.
Yeah.
Yeah. So should we do some Q&A?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's see what you guys have for
Hopefully we got some
Gina and me.
good questions.
Okay. I am looking here. Okay. Let's see. First question, I think for you, Gina.
Okay.
Can we see our open position in the chart? Like in Legend, PC allows to see your profit.
Yeah. Yeah, you will be able to see your open positions, so you'll be able to manage them really easily. I'm guessing this question came in before we showed that, but as soon as you enter the order, once it's filled, it'll appear. You'll be able to see the P&L, and then as you move deeper, change your order, that will all stay within the chart experience. Again, we want to make it really easy to manage your positions within charts, so absolutely.
Okay, good. Already built. Okay, number 2. This is a tough one.
Easy one.
When can make the switch from TradingView? I think this person would like to make the switch from TradingView.
That's a great question. So I think you can make the switch from TradingView today. For those of you who haven't tried the Legend charting experience, we have made a ton of improvements to it. We continue to make improvements. We actually have some exciting things that we're working on right now to continue to deliver on that. But yeah, I think that the answer to that is today.
Yeah, and to be honest, TradingView is a great product.
It is. It's a great product.
You can, but ours is available at no additional cost, so you can give it a try and give us feedback to how we can make it better and better. Okay, let's see. I think this is another one for you. When will futures charting be available on Legend? And when can we trade futures on Legend? That was
Was it all caps?
It was all caps.
Okay.
I hope I didn't scare you too much.
No, you delivered that very well. It came across.
There's also a fist shaking probably. When can we trade futures on Legend?
So we know there's a lot of interest in trading futures on Legend. We also are working. We want to make sure that you can trade all of your asset classes in one place. That's why we launched index options. That's why we launched crypto. We also launched support for joint accounts. Really want to have it a hub for everything. So I don't want to share specifics, but yes, that is something that's very much on our radar that we're hoping to bring soon.
Okay.
How about I ask you a question?
Sure. Yeah.
Is that all right?
That's fine. You're tired of being on the hot seat.
I think they want to hear from you. So, okay, Bud, what can we expect from Robinhood in the next 6 months?
Okay. Well, I don't want to reveal too much, but we already have a slate of product events that are coming. So the first one, obviously, the crypto event that's going to be in Cannes in the south of France to catch a token. I hope you'll like the name and that actually the experience of what presented there lives up to that name. I think it will. And then, of course, we're bringing back Hood Summit again, where we're going to take what we showed today even further and I think really continue to cement Robinhood's position as the #1 platform for active traders. So I'll just say those 2 events, agendas are already full, schedules are packed. We're kind of like chiseling the products.
You want to keep the surprise?
I do want to keep the surprise. I don't really like to reveal too much, but I think you should tune in.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay. Should we do one more question?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Let's see. Oh, this is a fun one. When can Robinhood introduce AI to trade for me, Gina?
Oh, that is a fun one. Yes. That is also very much on our radar.
We've never thought about that, have
We
we?
have thought about that, yes. Vlad thinks about that quite a bit, I can promise you. We are looking to expand the power of AI that we have throughout the product. So in Legend, in the mobile app as well. Again, I don't want to share too much, but I can say, within this year, you'll be hearing more about what we plan to do with AI as it's related to trading.
People seem to want hotkeys and level 2
They
on
do.
Legend as well. Have you been hearing any of that?
Yes, we have. Level 2, we're going to be having a feature roll out very soon to help deliver on that. We know these are two of the top asks. The teams are very on top of it. I can also say any sort of asks, feedback, we do see, we do hear, and we know these are two main ones. And so level 2 is one that you'll be receiving very soon. And hotkeys are also on our radar and something in the roadmap.
Yeah, and you should know, despite her calm demeanor, Gina hasn't slept for probably months, and that's why I've been giving her
Working
so much coffee.
all the time.
Yeah.
The whole team, actually, not just me.
Yes. So yeah, these guys have been grinding and incredibly busy. So thank you for that. I think we should probably wrap the questions, all the time we have for today. We can't wait for you to try these new products as they continue to roll out. You'll receive an email and a notification in-app when they're available for your account, which should be very, very soon. And we think you're really going to love them. We think they're going to level up your trading experience. And I think hopefully you agree. Before we sign off, I just want to remind you again to join us on June 30th for Robinhood Presents To Catch a Token, which is our first ever crypto keynote, which will be live streaming from Cannes on the French Riviera. So that should be a lot of fun too. It's going to be a landmark moment for Robinhood, hopefully for the crypto industry, with some big new product announcements. We're also launching a series of rewards leading up to and through the event in case you needed a little bit more incentive to tune in. So make sure to mark your calendar. And of course, stay tuned to our social channels for details on the second annual Hood Summit coming later this year. We talked a little bit about that. So we'll have more to share on that soon. Until then, I want to thank you for tuning in, and we will see you in Cannes.
Yeah, thank you. And we do hope you enjoy the products. We built them for you, and we look forward to your feedback. Thank you.
Fun hosting.
Good morning, and welcome to Robinhood headquarters here in Menlo Park, California. I'll give you all a few minutes while Vlad is still running late.
I'm right here. I'm here.
Great.
Sorry, I was making you coffee as usual.
As usual.
I don't really do much here other than make Gina and others coffee.
I think this is the first time you've made me coffee, but
Yeah, usually
excited.
it's espresso, but I figured this would be a little bit more delightful to demonstrate. All right, let's see. Allow me.
Looks good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's going to be super
This is milk?
caffeinated. Yeah. I thought it was bad luck to pour your own steamed milk.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, let me do it.
Oh,
All right, there you go.
thank you. Thank you.
There's about 6 shots of espresso in that.
Okay, good. I need it.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, it is hot.
Not bad, huh?
That's good. That's good.
All right. Thank you for joining us. We're live, right? Are we live?
I think so.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us for our first Robinhood Live demo, Mobilize. You've probably seen some of our recent product launches. The last one was actually viewed by over 5 million people, which is pretty crazy. And hopefully you'll be watching our first ever crypto keynote at the end of this month. But what we wanted to start doing was take you behind the scenes on a more regular basis and do a deep dive on some of the newest trading features that are rolling out. So hopefully this will give you a head start on using them and also a chance to meet the people who've been working